Hey guys, as you come on here, if you can just hit the like button, if you can hear me and see me clearly. I didn't announce anywhere else that I was going on live. Let me grab something really quickly. Hang on one sec. Hang on. So I've got a quick announcement to make, and I want to make sure that you guys can hear me and see me clearly. So just like the video if you can hear me and see me clearly. Okay, awesome. So got a few of you on. I didn't announce anywhere that I was going live. I wanted to explain something. Hey, Adriana. Lewis, that's enough. Okay, one more adjustment. Hang on one second. Hang on. Yeah. Okay, so the day, what was it? Black Friday, I released a new program, and it's called the Detox Your Life program. And this program is really great. It's got quite a few things that I offer in the program. It's kind of like a whole life detox. It's got an audio meditation for before bedtime. It's got a audio that takes you through like food combining and how to transition onto a plant-based way of life. That's Lewis growling in the background. It's got a food combining chart. It has an ebook on how to transition onto plant-based lifestyle. It's got 30 daily mantras that you can use to encourage yourself. What else does it have? Recipes, juice recipes, plant-based recipes. But there was some confusion, and I've had a few people that have purchased the program reach out to me and say, you know, I'm glad you incorporated. All the recipes are raw vegan in the program. The program is called Detox Your Life, and it is on AndreaCox.com. I will put the link in the description box above, below, to the side, wherever. And I'll list the link for the program in several spaces in the comment section as well. But there was some confusion over, you know, should people go raw? Should people go vegan? So I have an example, and I'm going to share it with you on why I feel, especially for women, raw is not always best. Raw is not always best. So here I have got a piece of delicious, thank you, I made it myself, pumpkin, raw vegan pumpkin pie. This is made out of walnuts and dates, the crust. I've got some pumpkin seeds pushed in here. There's pecans, there's pumpkin mousse, there's coconut. It's really, really a decadent piece of cake, and it's not very big, but it's raw and it's vegan. So what does it mean that it's raw? It means all the enzymes are intact, so, you know, your body doesn't expend the enzymes digesting it. Now, here is a plate of delicious vegan cooked food. I've got some potato wedges that I dress with garlic and onions. I have some mushrooms and sweet potatoes, some broccoli. I had some Brussels sprouts on there that I ate. Now, which one of these do you think digests easier? Do you think the plate of cooked food, or do you think the piece of raw vegan pie digests quicker? I want you to seriously post in the comments. I want to see what you're saying. Hi Scott, hi Michelle, hi Isaac, hi Adriana, hey Ray. Be sure and like this video. Hit the like button on the video. So I want to ask you, which plate of food, all this cooked food or this piece of raw cake? I'm going to tell you. The cooked food actually digests better when properly food combined, and here's why. You know, you'll see a lot of raw vegans with a lot of like cellulite and a lot of, you can just tell they're not eating the best, but they're like, oh, I'm raw vegan, I'm raw vegan. Well, the reason for this is they're not properly combining their food. So if I had a huge avocado salad for dinner, for example, this properly combined plate of cooked food would go perfectly at the end of the avocado salad. Why? Because at the end of the day, a little cooked food pushes old matter, waste, through the body. Lewis is just growling in the background. It's so funny. And I know he wants his Penta water, but I'm not going to go over there. He can learn to wait. Now, this piece of raw cake that I made, which is delicious, I'll make this for Christmas and have a piece on Christmas as well. I love this cake during the holidays. I have a recipe video on Andrea Cox TV. It's one of the recipes, so go subscribe there to that YouTube channel. This piece of cake digests, it's much harder to digest. Why? Because it's got nuts. Nuts, too many nuts will make you nuts. Nuts are very hard for women to digest, especially women who are, say, 35 and older because of the hormone fluctuation. So I love eating 100% raw. It serves me well. You don't really need to food combine on a totally raw diet. However, a little bit of cooked food goes a long way to push old matter through the body at the end of the day. And, also another really good thing about this is, first of all, when you're vegan and when you transition from, a sad standard American diet full of, let's say, animal products, animal byproducts such as dairy, you're making a transition to better the planet, to better the health, your health, to better your family's health, to better the environment for the animals because it's less animal abuse, etc. So you're doing a good thing anyway. It's like when you quit using plastic straws, only on an entirely different level because now you're saving animals' lives. I am an ethical vegan. I am a vegan who is a vegan because of the animals, because I care about the animals. And, for those of you who don't know, you can build muscle on a vegan diet. You can, check out my friend Mark Allen Reed, check out John Sally, we've done each other's show, etc. You can build muscle on a vegan diet. Here's the problem. There are so many people saying it's raw or nothing, and they're not getting the bigger picture. If we get people to transition from a sad American diet where they're popping pills for depression, they're eating dead and decomposing animals, where they're eating dairy, which is one of the most abusive industries in farming today, and we get them onto a plant-based diet, that's huge. That's huge. Also, take a look at your raw vegan friends. How are their backsides looking? Are they cellulite free, etc.? That's, these are things that are shallow and we don't need to pay much attention to. However, nuts, too many nuts, ladies, really pack it on, really pack it on. So I would much rather, even though I'm raw right now and I was raw 9.5 years straight, I would rather have a big avocado salad. I would prefer my clients who need to lose weight have a huge raw avocado salad and some steamed vegetables than I would rather them have, a big nut loaf or a nut cake or something of that nature. And the reason is because it's easier to digest, it goes through the system quicker, and it's less taxing on the body. Do any of you have any questions? Let me look real quick. Awesome, Michelle. I highly recommend you check it out. You can't eat avocado? Can you eat coconut? Shamina, if you can't eat avocado, if you're allergic or whatever, you might want to go to a Chinese medicine doctor. And if you don't like avocado, there's other replacements for avocado. You can sprout nuts and seeds and use that as a fat. You can use coconut, like the real coconut that you would scoop out of a coconut. You can blend that with a probiotic, make a coconut yogurt, and you can make coconut dressing out of that. There's lots of options for you. You can't stand avocado. Well, you're the first person. Yeah, raw cake is excellent. I'll probably put a picture of this up on Instagram tomorrow. But I just wanted to share with you guys who, struggle. Who struggle with the transition of cooked raw or cooked vegan or raw vegan. That's very, very minor compared to, that's Lewis. Do you hear him? Listen, listen. Compared to the bigger picture. And what the bigger picture is, you know, that we're doing something that's good for the planet. We're doing something that saves the animals. And that, my friends, that is what is so key in all of this. When you stop eating dead, decomposing animals and you're better to the animal kingdom, that's good karma coming your way. That is good karma coming your way. So I better get Lewis's Penta water before he bites my ankles. He just got groomed and he's walking around shivering. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let's see, we have one more. How about a soul detox? Is there such a thing? Well, Michelle, this actually is a soul. Let me get Lewis something. Hang on. Hang on. Here you go. I think what, and I'm not going to say his name because he seems to, yeah, I think what Louis wants is my attention, but doesn't every furry man want my attention? That was a joke. So a soul detox, Michelle, this is what it is. You have 30 daily mantras, positive things to look yourself in the eye, in the mirror, no makeup on, fresh, your authentic self. Say to yourself to motivate you for your day. You also have an audio relaxing you, putting you in a relaxed state of being for right before you go to bed. And when you go plant-based, it really does awaken your soul. Why? Because our issues live in our tissues. And unless you clean your body out, you really, truly cannot expand in your heart space. You can't. I mean, I don't know anyone who constantly eats a diet of dead, decomposing animals and walks around with an open heart. I'm serious. I'm being honest. And if you saw the pain and the anguish that these animals go through, I don't want that karma coming my way. You know, when we eat dead, decomposing animals and their byproducts, folks, we get that angst, we get that sadness, we get that scared feeling that they get right before they're about to be slaughtered. There's tons of videos on Facebook, right here on YouTube, all over the place about these acts of, I mean, I think heinous crimes towards animals. And so when people email me and they're like, should I go raw? Should I go vegan? It's more about go vegan first. Save the planet. You know, it's better for the planet. Save the animals. And then tweak the diet as you go along. But I can tell you myself, I have several friends that have been raw vegan for years that, you know, the nuts are too many. And you can tell, you know, it's that vibrancy isn't there. That life isn't there. That cleanliness in the body isn't there. So I wanted to point that out. And look, if you even transitioning to going vegan and that is it, and you're still holding on to dairy, which I don't recommend at all, there's tons of dairy replacements, you can then take the next step to transition off the dairy. But the point is, until you go 100% plant-based, none of this stuff is really going to matter. And you can still eat your cooked food and detox. People do it all the time on my detoxes. So on that note, I'm going to share the link for the Detox Your Life program in the description box in just a few minutes. I am so grateful for each and every one of you. Please do go to my website, AndreaCox.com, sign up for my newsletter, and also, you know, my 2 YouTube channels, my health and detox channel, Andrea Cox TV, and the Detox Intuitive, my new spiritual channel. Thank you so much. Have a beautiful evening. Be well. Bye.